These are the top 5 Zelda bosses that I could take on in a fight. Whether that be fist-to-fist combat, fist-to-fist, that doesn't sound right. Whether that be hand-to-hand, I keep thinking of fist-to-fist. Whether that be hand-to-hand combat, me with a sword, me with a hookshot, doesn't matter. I could take these bosses on. You don't need to be Link to do this. Let's go. Number 1, King Dodongo, Ocarina of Time. I think the word king is a little bit strong. Like, he looks big, but Child Link is also very small, so I feel like Adult Link would dwarf King Dodongo a little bit, and I'm not very tall. So I'd be in between. How tall canonically is, hold on. From what I can find, canonically Adult Link is about 5'7", so we're on equal footing there. King Dodongo and I can tango. King Dodongo also basically only has 2 moves. He can blow fire at you and roll. That's pretty much it. And he does the big, I can't do it, I was just sick. But you know, the move where he like sucks in all the air, he can do that. Literally, his only weakness is planted in his room. That's like if you were allergic to peanuts and somebody had like a potted peanut plant in every corner of your room. Not a smart move. Don't do it, King Dodongo. I'm just gonna call you Dodongo from now on. The other thing is that I don't even need to be that strong to throw the bombs into Dodongo's mouth. He literally sucks in air in a vortex of NATO that sucks in the bombs. I'm in good shape. I do not need to be hucking by, and they can't weigh that much. They can't wait. They're plants. They literally grow in an instant. And I mean, I would be able to throw them. It'd be fine. My last point with King Dodongo is that it is not even that hot in his dungeon. Moving on. Number 2, Tentalus. Tentalus. I don't even know how you pronounce it. The big squid Mike Wazowski lady. First of all, I know where to attack. She's got a giant glowing eye. Second of all, she barely puts up a fight. What's she gonna do? Throw some barrels at me? I can dodge barrels. I'm personally not that good with a bow and arrow, but I'm pretty sure that I could land that shot. Her eyeball has to be the size of a Buick, so it's not easy to miss. I could take her on in an instant. Next. All right, the anglerfish from Link's Awakening. I don't even know if this counts as a boss. It's just a fish. It's literally, I've gone swimming in lakes. In fact, it's harder to kill some of the parasites you get from swimming in lakes than it is to kill the anglerfish. So if you can swim and swing a sword, you can kill it. It doesn't even hardly attack you. Doesn't have any real powers, just a fish. I had to pull this up. Its quote is bloop bloop glub glub, ugh, food, bloop glub. My quote is get ready to die, bitch. I'm coming for you. And lastly, I personally love fish and chips, so that'd just be extra motivation for me to kill the anglerfish to have a delicious meal right after. Moving on. The next boss that I could take on in combat would be Goht from Majora's Mask. Like, he looks big and scary, but I've seen actual goats in real life and they're only kind of scary, and I could take them on. I have like 85% confidence that I could take on a normal goat, and so seeing this big metal goat, not much of a big step up. All he does is roll around and shoot lightning. I mean, that's so 2 problems solved right there. The first one, throw down a spike strip like the police do, let him roll over it. That's problem number 1. You don't need to become a Goron, go through all that BS. The second problem, the lightning, just place a metal pole somewhere in the ground and let it just conduct to that. No biggie. And in the 3DS port, he actually like opens up the eyeball on his body that you can know where to attack. I don't even need that. Once he's down and flashing red, I'm just gonna, I'll come up to him, I'll lay fists. There it is again, fists. I will literally whoop Goht with my bare hands if necessary. And last but not least is Morpha from Ocarina of Time, which is basically just thick water with a brain. I guess that's all I am. We're evenly matched. And I don't know why in the game Link couldn't just slice at it through the water. I'm sure there's some lore out there that explains it. But I would literally, you don't need a hook shot. Just wait, it throws itself up on land and then goes, just poke at it while it's going through the water. It's water. It is water. You could literally take sponges and throw it in the water, or like a bunch of salt, like heavily salt the water. And if I did have to use the hook shot, I would literally pull it out and just like step on it. It's a nucleus in water. It's literally described as a nucleus in water. So I would be able to stomp that for sure. I have winter boots that are waterproof. I live in Michigan. If you disagree with this list and can think of any reason why I wouldn't be able to take on any of these idiots in a boxing match, just let me know. And I want to clarify, I'm not a fighter. Okay? I don't fight. I'm not trained in combat, but I know that I could take on these little morons. Okay, click subscribe, click like. That's all I got. I've literally been sick for like over a week, and I got so bored that I came up with a list of Zelda bosses that I'd fight. So have fun, enjoy that. Who would you fight? Is that enough calls to action? Subscribe, like, who would you fight? Comment, write me an email.